Takahiro Yamahara. And now we're watching a whole retrospective on Don.
Sakura Nintendo.
Sakura Nintendo DS Arena.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's our responsibility.
That's what it says in the lease.
So why are you going to tell the building?
Because you can watch them come in. They're not coming. They're not generating. Yeah, right. We're not making the mice.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know if I want to leave that part in.
Why?
Because then I'm going to get mice advice.
Oh, you're going to get so much mice advice.
I get all this fucking advice from people, which, I'll clarify, the cable issue I've resolved. So please don't fucking email me.
Yeah.
Did they email you?
He did it on his own.
Oh, yeah.
No thanks to any of you.
Why is your email out there? My email's out there. I just got an email from a guy who's like, never mind, you're a spawn of Satan, and then...
Hello, come on, Barbie, show me pussy.
Let's get right into it, folks. I got chocolate all over my hands. I was in a pretty bad mood, but now
you look awesome, dude.
Now I got cookie in me.
Mm-hmm.
I realized that, life is pretty bad.
Yep.
You know what I was thinking about the other day?
Hit me with it.
This is a dumb thought. Not in that the idea itself is stupid, but that it's just the kind of thing a moron would think and then think to repeat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But so it's like Elon Musk is trying to buy Twitter, and then everyone's calling him a faggot for doing it. And then he's on there being like, these are political attacks. And it's like, this is the richest man in the world.
I know.
And he is not any happier than me.
No.
He has all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it still doesn't it's just visible. Because there was at least before this, it's like, everything's fucked. There's people at the top that control everything and make your life dog shit, and fucking everyone has to suffer so they can have this position. But at least you get to think like, well, he's probably happy or something, or at least fucking kids or something.
Sure.
No, he's just being a faggot on Twitter. Yeah. I almost preferred the world where they were secretly having sex with
100%.
Kevin Durant's going to war with the subreddit daily.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's just Kevin Durant. I mean, that's not a guy with hundreds of billions of dollars.
Well, he's got $1 billion.
He's got a Billy.
Yeah, but that's still not like...
I know what you mean.
He's not fucking Carlos Slim or...
That's always been my issue with Elon, is that he's just a fucking loser.
Yeah, he's still posting.
Because it's like...
Bezos ain't posting. I guess he's doing muscle pics.
Bezos is posting a little bit, just a different tact of posting.
Yeah.
He's also a fucking loser. If you're that rich, we should not even know your name.
Yeah.
That's the real fucking guys.
But there have to be guys like that,
There
right?
are. They're in Monaco. Fucking, they are definitely getting pussy that...
They're doing the satanic
fucking Dominic Strauss-Kahn, dude.
Yep. Dominic Strauss-Kahn.
Hey! Mind if I suck on your coconut titties there? now the bit is that Dominic Strauss-Kahn is Joe List.
He is Joe List, right. And he's
hey, nice titties, Congo. Why don't you let me play him like a...
He's also Robin Williams.
Yeah, I'm not even doing Joe List. I'm covered in chocolate.
You are very covered in chocolate. Would you get, a chocolate chip cookie or a scone? Or
I got a chocolate chip cookie and a Snickerdoodle
cookie.
I went 2 cookies.
The dick is hard today.
Because the ice cream shop was closed.
That did break my heart, too.
And I'm actually, very sad. And
you deserve it, buddy.
I either eat this shit or I try to cry and fail. Mm-hmm. That's the thing is, I haven't been able to... I literally have not cried since the Fast and the Furious 6 finale. Of course. The movie.
R.I.P. What about Up? You ever watch
That came
Up?
out before.
Okay, you're right.
And I remember getting close, but at the first 5 minutes.
The first 5 minutes are brutal.
You cried Call Me By Your Name. And that's after Fast 6.
No,
yeah, he did. That's right. He was crying the whole movie, actually.
I think he cried at the end when they called each other by the name.
No, he was crying the whole movie.
No, it's a good movie. But I did not cry.
Yeah, he cried.
Adam, you cry every fucking day.
So what? So what,
I'm
dude?
making an accurate point.
I tell
you what's worse than crying is trying to and not being able to.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
because then you're like, it's like you're trying to grow,
push
it's like
it out,
trying to
take a
grow
shit.
a beard.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like that same kind of
It's natural. It's gonna happen, or it's
Trying
not.
to squeeze out a cry. Well, after you cry, dude, you get a natural rush of endorphins that's most similar to doing Molly. So I'm fucking tripping, bro, all day.
You're tripping over my dick and balls.
I'm not.
I just want to say real quick at the top of the episode, because I gave a wrong date in the last time I was on the pod. My special officially is coming out June 5th days ago, but we had some technical snafus, and then I didn't want to release it on Memorial Day or Labor Day, whatever the fuck's coming
Out
up.
of respect.
Out of respect to that. And you take a whole day off to be like, damn, that was awesome.
Is it? The Memorial Day and Veterans Day were both veterans, and then Labor Day was workers.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Veterans Day is for veterans. Memorial Day is to remember the pussy you got.
Mm-hmm.
And just sit around and have a barbecue. And that's why whoever got the best pussy throws the barbecue in celebration.
No, for real though. What the fuck is Memorial Day for?
It's
the
for
Titanic?
The people that died. The veterans are for the people that were just
that
went.
live.
They just went.
Bunch of John McCain losers.
Yeah.
Not the real heroes.
When's Gay Day?
Your
Gay
birthday?
Day. It's a month.
Whatever, December something, I forget. But yeah, that's what it is.
Damn,
it's your
fucked
birthday.
up, dude. I know your birthday. Now I'm gonna forget your birthday, and it's gone.
December.
And it's gone.
I know it's in December.
And you know what? It's gone. So don't even bother remembering it because I've forgotten yours.
I don't
now.
know Adam's birthday. April Fool's Day?
No.
April 10th.
Fuck.
It's fine. I don't remember anyone's birthday, including my girlfriend.
I know Eldis's birthday.
Well, of course you know your girlfriend's birthday was 2 years ago.
What are you talking about?
her actual
Yeah.
the day she was born.
The day she was born.
But people
You
celebrate
were
the
there.
day they were born every
You were
year.
there. I
Yeah.
love the idea of somebody going.
I was the OBGYN.
pussy to table
Yeah.
from
Like
my mouth.
Gene charts on some Buy a Bride website. He bred two people. And he's like, this is going to be my child bride. The charts.
What if you just got an ugly, like you just picked two of the hottest people, but then the baby was ugly?
Mm-hmm.
That would be fucking devastating.
Yeah.
If
It's
you're doing
bullshit when that
sexual
happens.
eugenics.
It's bullshit when that happens.
It'd be a fun,
Have
be
you
a
seen
fun summer
Zendaya's
movie.
parents?
Ugly
I haven't.
Baby.
Are they ugly?
They're ugly.
Really?
Yeah.
She's a fucking piece of ace.
She's really beautiful.
Let me see. Let me look up Zendaya's.
Who's Zendaya? Is that Z-Way?
It's like another
No.
type.
No, Zendaya's from Spider-Man
And Euphoria.
and I think she was in the Disney, like. Oh wow. Yeah, these model. These really are.
Yeah, so it's like you
these
never
really
know,
are a couple
right?
ugly
You never know.
motherfuckers.
You could get two uggos together and make a.
Her dad
Piece of
looks like
ace.
bootleg Randy Jackson.
Yeah, he kind of does.
And her mom looks like bootleg. Who's the fucking Russian bitch?
Randy Jackson is so funny. The fact that he somehow managed to continue losing 100 pounds every year
he looks
the
bad.
last-
He needs the weight back.
for the last. Yeah, I mean, he looks like a fucking floor lamp at this point.
Yeah. He does not look
Yeah,
good.
just like Al Sharpton. He lost too much weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he keeps doing it every time. It's like, wow, Randy Jackson is unrecognizable after recent weight loss.
Yeah.
And it's like I forget what he even started at.
And what was even his? Why was he even on that show? He was like a
He's a-
replacement bass player for Journey.
No, he was a producer, isn't he?
Oh.
He's a
I
music
thought he was a
producer.
producer, but
Mm-hmm.
you
I
could
think he
be
played
right.
bass for Journey.
I love it. You've got that soul. You've got that style. You've got the X factor.
Mhm.
Oh God, yeah, he's too skinny. Yeah, he definitely is.
It is very funny to have a music talent show, and the judges are some British fucking cunt
Yep.
that nobody knows.
Mhm.
The only one that they talent is Paul Abdul.
Yeah, right.
Well, she
Who's
wasn't
pilled out.
necessarily known for her singing. It's a
Right, she's
singing
a
competition, but she was a dancer.
But
Yeah.
she had a hit single.
Straight up,
Don't tell me, can I see your fucking penis with binoculars?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Paula
My name is
Abdul.
Adam and my
Abdul's.
dick is
That's
small.
it's wild to hold on to that name. You know,
Paul
Not do-
Abdul?
Yeah, not do a stage name
Why?
Why?
because it's just it's very threatening. Kinda.
Abdul?
Yeah.
Do you get nervous when you hear that name?
well, yeah, it's like
Just perspire.
It was originally Paula Abdullah.
mm.
She
Yeah.
took out the A. Abdullah. Paula Abdul. Wait, did I say my special comes out June 5th?
Yeah, you did.
on my YouTube channel.
What's the name?
Better
Oh
Than
no,
Brother.
you shouldn't have said that. Now you broke my heart.
I know, dude. Believe me.
Fat little slut would have been
Believe
amazing.
me, Adam. I had this. This was something I was wrestling with for months.
Oh my god, you must have been tortured
I was
by that.
torn when the because I like asked a couple like algo type motherfuckers. They were like, "Look, it's going to be an issue." And I was like, "Fuck!" But you know, whatever. The fat little slut lifestyle continues.
We got to push these tickets. I'll be in Raleigh, June 9th through the 11th. You can check that out. And if you're in Jersey, actually,
and I'll be the same weekend. I'll be in Providence, so come there.
and if you're in New Jersey that weekend, my friend asked me if I could just mention the AsburyTattooFest.com.
All right, check that out.
So tell us, say hi to John.
Go say hi to
to
John.
Asbury
Ask to see his penis.
Ask
He'll
to
give you a
John.
free tattoo.
He's
give you a
yadded
free
up.
tattoo.
Say
that guy?
Nick sent me. So you have to say Nick sent me. Can I see your penis? And then he'll give you a free Paula Abdul tattoo.
But more importantly,
With her pussy. It'll be
With
completely
her pussy.
photorealistic picture of her pussy.
Yeah,
She's got
to
a-
scale.
yeah.
The scale. She's got a little pussy.
she's got a needle that comes in and out of her pussy to do
Yep.
tattoos. And she just sort of scoots around you like a CNC router,
Yes, she does.
leaving designs.
Let's look up young Paula Abdul here so we can get.
Let's
horny.
look up
She was a
young
Laker
Paula
girl.
Abdul's asshole and pussy.
Yeah, look that up. Let's
Oh
let's
shit!
dial that up.
She was married to Emilio Estevez.
She was
Wait, who's that again? Oh, right. Now I remember.
Emilio.
Her father was Harry Abdul.
Now that's a threatening name.
Harry Abdul.
My name is Scary Abdullah.
Scary Abdul.
My name is Scary Ahmed.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and search Paula Abdul nude.
Muslims are really, they're going to have to do another 9/11.
Why
Is
do you
she
say that?
Muslim?
She's from Syria,
That's Muslim.
or at least Harry was.
She could be Christian.
That's true.
Yeah, but Muslim,
Ooh.
you know what we mean by Muslim.
What do you mean?
It just means any brown guy
Yeah.
that's not Latino or light skinned.
Yeah.
Straight up now, can I see your fucking penis? I'm horny.
Is it the tooth fairy or the teeth fairy?
tooth?
Okay. Who's
Fuck.
the teeth fairy then?
There's no teeth fairy.
All right.
You fucking
There is.
weirdo.
Well, I think it's a colloquial thing.
I don't believe it is.
That's the funniest of all the magical children.
The Tooth Fairy?
Yeah, the fake.
He's a gay guy. He's a gay dentist.
What the hell?
Sorry, dude. I went too far there.
You honestly went too far.
I shouldn't have said that.
She looks real Middle Eastern in her high school pics. I love
Really?
it.
Because she probably has big eyebrows, huh?
No, just her hair. Honestly, I would smash, no problem. And honestly, right now, I'll smash.
Yeah.
When she was sitting on those on those Mexicans during what the fuck was that movie?
The Borat
The Gabe Borat.
Bruno.
When she was sitting on those Mexican guys on, oh my god, so fucking funny.
Yeah, the human furniture.
And how about this, Paula? You can sit on another part of me, my back or my cock.
You want her to sit on your back?
Well, like the guys.
Oh,
You should get a cock on your back or a pussy, like a little blowhole.
that'd be cool.
I don't want a pussy. I want even a cock on my back. I want to watch. Like if someone's sucking my cock, I can't see it. It doesn't really do that much. I'm a very visual guy.
Yeah.
Half of it is looking at her sucking cock.
Dude, she has a lot of involvement with the police.
Yeah.
Paul
A lot more than you would expect.
Well, with a name like that, you gotta prove that you're.
Guess what?
Prove you're on the
Abdul
side
is
of the blue.
observant in her Jewish faith.
Oh, what?
Yep.
She's a Syrian Jew.
She's a Syrian Jew who her family immigrated to Brazil. Her mother's Canadian with Jewish roots.
because her mom.
And her dream is to go to Israel for a real holiday.
Oh, now we understand how Paula
That's
stuck
her
around in
dream?
show business.
You know
so
what,
You're
long.
literally a rich person.
You know what's got to be.
My dream is to go to Israel.
You know, what'd be a fun sitcom, like a Norman Lear sitcom, is a Jewish family that leaves, Nazi Germany in like 1933, and they move to Argentina, and they're like, "We'll be safe here." And then 10 years later, they got some new neighbors.
They got
Yeah.
Guess who's moving next door? It's Adolf. Adolf's next door. Adolf's next door. Was filmed in front of a live studio audience. Now they're here also in Argentina. And we can't convince they learned Spanish. We didn't. So they're telling the neighbors about us.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to, what was that guy's name? Herman Mueller, who was like a power forward for the Spurs, who was Argentinian, but his name was Herman Mueller, and he looked like he was a 6'9", blue-eyed.
There's a lot. There's a lot of that
I remember
shit.
Tiago
The
splitting.
funniest of the white Argentinian, clearly this person was a Nazi bullshit, was when there was that white Argentinian girl wrote the article about Hillary Clinton.
Oh, so
Mhm,
they're talking
her
about
abuelita.
Yeah, my abuelita.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Herman Miller, that's a
That's
chair.
a chair company.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's, I was
fuck
gonna,
was
but I
this
thought you
guy's
said
name?
Mueller.
Maybe it is Mueller.
The Mueller report.
I love the Mueller report.
We wish you a Mueller Christmas.
Oh,
We
God.
wish-
Oh,
What the
It's
fuck
so
was that?
nice knowing all those guys are gonna die of monkeypox.
on SNL.
No, the Mueller Christmas video.
Oh
guys.
yeah.
Maybe I don't think I was thinking of Tiago. Who the fuck was that guy? Maybe he didn't play for the Spurs. Maybe
Well,
he
I
played
mean,
for
the funniest, obviously authentic Brazilian is Gisele Bündchen.
Yeah. Fuck. Who the fuck was this guy?
There's this guy, the goalie for Liverpool, Alisson Becker, but he's
Bended
just
like Becker.
he's just a
Bended like
German.
Ted
Did
Danson.
anyone watch that show? That
I
show was-
did.
Really?
I honestly watched.
yeah. His
a
best
lot
friend
of
was
Becker. A
blind
black
yeah,
guy.
and he was cool.
It's weird because
I
I
remember
remember
that.
that
They
show
go
being
to a
on
diner
forever. and
together.
I remember that being like, I was like, I'm never gonna watch this.
I feel like it was on a lot, not like
Yeah.
you try to watch it, but it's just on.
It was on a lot.
Yeah,
Becker got himself some pussy too.
dude, Danson's got some sauce.
Becker. Let's look it up. Let's maybe
look
play
up
a
Becker.
video.
You want to watch an app?
No, I mean 1998 to 2004. Oh, and he's got the Joe Harari haircut.
Who the fuck am I thinking of, bro? Who the fuck was that blonde guy? Fuck.
Ted Danson. Alex Dessert. That's the name of the black guy.
Sounds awesome.
Severio Guerra. Hattie Winston. Nancy Travis. Mondays. Am I right?
It's Tuesday.
I'm just trying to. Oh, it is Tuesday. That fucked up my whole day, my whole week, actually.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck was this fucking guy's name?
Boris Becker.
tennis player. He
Yeah.
just went to jail
He did.
for not paying his taxes.
Who did?
Boris Becker.
Who the fuck is that?
He's a famous German
Adams.
red-headed tennis
That
player.
guy Adam has pictures of him all over his room.
That's not true.
Posters of this
No,
guy.
you know that's not true. You know I'm an Agassi man.
I love Agassi because he was wearing weaves.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
not
yeah.
a man at all.
What are
Not
you talking
in any- prepare yourself to be misgendered, my friend.
Don't you dare.
On guard,
Don't you
ma'am.
dare. People talk about how painful it is for trans people to be misgendered, but what about cisgender people? Like
Was
myself?
it Walter Heinrich? Yes, Walter Herman Heinrich
Mhm.
is an Argentine former professional basketball player. I mean, just look this. Walter Herman, that was his name.
You know what's funny is like all the
Wait,
all
and he was born Walter Herman Heinrich. He had to drop the Heinrich. That's so fucking.
yeah,
stupid.
to have a name. Some of those Nazis, they had even like super Nazi names that were like even because you would think Hitler would be the apex,
Of course.
but then guys that are like Heydrich Hateheart, Dungeon Wolf. You know, it's like,
Yeah, I guess he never actually played for the Spurs. I just thought he did.
yeah.
But he was on the Argentinian team. He played for Charlotte and Detroit. He was only in the league 2 years, and then he played in Europe. But yeah, his name was Walter Herman Heinrich, a 6'9", 225, blonde-haired Argentinian. Wink, wink. Oh fuck! I have to shit. Should I shit in your house? Adam?
You absolutely
To
should.
give you a little
Yeah,
taste
you
of your own
can.
medicine.
You can. You
Ar-
can, but just leave the door open.
Argentinian. You guys can have fun with that one.
Argentinian,
Yeah, hard Argentinian.
hard Argentinian.
Yeah. Something smells like it's burning.
I don't know. It might be from outside.
I think outside.
I have
What
the
is
window
that?
open.
What do you think that is? Garbage?
Sometimes on my block there's a garbage whiff.
Lady Godiva, something fucking else.
Show us your pussy.
Joan of Arc.
Lady Godiva, we're horny for pussy.
Let me see Maud's pussy.
Let me see your pussy, baby.
Maud.
Oh, Becker was a doctor.
Yes, I knew that. I said that already.
I forgot. I wasn't listening.
Dude. Don't disrespect the Beck man like
He got
that.
6 seasons out of that.
4 questions for Harmony Becker in Publishers Weekly. This sounds like good content.
All right,
Who's
let's
Harmony
go.
Becker?
Well, obviously she's the author of Himawari House by Harmony Becker. It's a manga for young Asian American girls. Asian American author and cartoonist Harmony Becker illustrated George Takei's acclaimed graphic novel They Call Us Enemy before writing her debut graphic novel Himawari House.
Himawari House.
Which originated as a webcomic called Himawari Share. The book tells the coming-of-age story of a Japanese-American girl reconnecting with her Japanese heritage while spending a year. You know, it's funny because I remember like reading stuff like this as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I remember reading about like Japanese kids in internment camps and like having emotions and empathy and relating to it and thinking like, I don't know, it's weird because, you know, we're all people or whatever. Now I'm an old man. I'm like, fuck these kids.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this book.
Yep.
Fuck, we should have dropped the bomb. We should have, they should have dropped the bomb here too.
Right.
Mhm.
We should all be dead.
Yeah, that's badass, dude.
You think that has to do with age?
I think it is. I
Yeah,
think you
'cause you're
mature
old.
and you realize, you know, because it's like the classic saying: if you're not a liberal when you're young, you got no heart. And
Yeah.
if you're not a
Genocidal maniac.
suicidal drug addict
Yeah.
by the time you're 30 years old, who just wants a gun
Right.
to just really make
Yep.
some real kind of noise
Mhm.
before you turn it on yourself.
Right. You
Then-
want to get your money's worth, though.
And what, that's
the
like
gun
Mark,
was expensive.
yeah, that's Mark Twain, I think.
Well, Samuel Beckett.
Yeah, that's actually the
Samuel Becker,
log
actually.
line of
No.
Harmony's
Becker's the show.
Oh,
Harmony
you're right.
Beck. Water.
Idiot.
You're right.
Don't try and out tidbit
I
me
was
when I do
confused.
tidbits as
Mark
a joke.
Twain and Becker.
What can you tell
Yeah,
us?
Ted Danson and Mark Twain. Ted Danson with gray hair and Mark Twain are very hard to keep apart.
It's true.
Can you tell us a bit about the inspiration behind Himawari House? I wanted to write something I knew, and I wanted to explore something that maybe wasn't a super common experience. One experience I've always had a hard time relating the depth of is how intense the immersion experience into a foreign language is. I moved to Korea for a year and a half. My mom is Japanese. I just thought, what do I know a lot about? And well, this is interesting because this is being presented as like a diversity story, but this is the Japanese oppressor moving to Korea.
Yeah,
Back
they
to
fucked
Korea.
up Korea.
Yeah, so this is I don't understand why this is supposed to be like a story about immersion or no, you're the colonizer.
Mayo ass.
That's
Japanese.
facts.
Kupu mayo. What's that mayo called? Kupi?
QP.
Yeah, Kewpie mayo
best mayo.
ass. That's what we call Japanese
Yeah,
people.
that's right.
Kewpie mayo asses. Coming into Korea. Or
Western
China.
media has a
Fucking up
habit
Manchuria.
of displaying accents in a negative way. But your graphic novel treats accents in a respectful way and not for comedic effect. What are they even talking about? Like a snooty French waiter? Is that what they mean by...
I think they mean probably, I would say 30 to 40% of the show.
That's not... There's nothing negative about it.
You would say every time you do a Chinese voice, it's a celebration of the culture.
I would say it's funny. That's not negative.
It's funny because different people sound different.
Yeah, that's
to
just...
different cultures.
That's just funny.
I'm just saying what they're saying, man.
Yeah, I know. But I hope that China's laughing at us
I think
Mhm.
they are.
and the way we
I
sound.
think it's respect.
Yeah. Because it sounds different. That's
You
funny.
see that video, that famous video of a Chinese or
There's a
Asian
Chinese guy that's like, Adam Friedland, Ching Chong. Ching
I
Chong.
do have a lot of fans.
Adam Friedland?
Yeah.
Have you
That's
seen that video of the guy being
He's
like,
good.
I think I'll use my credit card.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Mm.
Do you have anything non-dairy?
Would you like a hamburger?
That's shout out to there's a he's not Asian at all. He's from England, but there was a exchange student in my college, and his attempt at being American was like, I'll have a hot dog.
He was British.
Hot
and he
dog
did-
hamburger.
Yeah, that shit is always funny when you
Sounds
ask a
so
foreign person to
stupid.
do an impression of an American.
Yeah.
It is hilarious.
Yeah, but then like half of Hollywood now
Where
are like,
my cousin was like, "Where is my dollars?" That was
Yeah.
his. That was his
That's what he
fucking-
did?
That was his
That's
American.
funny.
Shout out
Where-
to neither.
Where is my dollar?
Where is my dollars?
Yeah, the phrases they land on is always so good.
There was a Belgian kid in my college who's like
Cowboy
exchange,
spaghetti.
and he's like I am learning your curse words, and we're like what? And he's like you are a bomb. He thought that was a cuss. It was cute.
Did you suck his cock?
The Merovingian.
No. Shout out to Nico, good boy.
The Merovingian.
The Merovingian.
Shout out to the Merovingian.
That's why I speak French. It's like wiping your ass with
It's
soup.
like wiping your pussy with dog shit. It's like wiping your pussy with cake. I think that was a line, right?
Yeah, I think
He
that's
says-
it.
Wiping your pussy with cake.
Neo, I must show you something. You see the dumb bitch sitting behind you? I have just invented the cake that makes her pussy tickle. Watch. Watch her pussy make so much cum that her pussy farts because of the code. Thank you.
Shout
That's
out
the
to the
Merovingian.
Merv.
That's the Merovingian from that. That was a scene from Memory entirely.
You honestly, you're
My
you're a
acting,
savant.
my acting is getting pretty good.
It's getting
I say
really
so
good.
It's like
myself.
the you got
Neo, I see you brought your girlfriend. I have many girlfriends because I'm French guy, but so
Yeah.
I sound like fag. But I'm just I'm a robot who loves pussy and going to a restaurant.
How did
Honestly,
they even
that's-
come up with that?
That's my source code too.
Mm-hmm.
Going to restaurants, getting pussy, having
Yeah.
dessert, a pie that would taste like pie, and then also make a girl's pussy wet.
That's probably That's
Sounds
how you get
awesome.
all your hypotheticals.
I might try to
pretty much.
rewatch the new Matrix again.
No, dude, it's not worth it. Come on.
It was really upsetting. You
So
feel.
bad.
I was trying to figure out what the movie felt like, and it feels like you can tell Lana did not want to write the movie, and is just frustrated at having to write another Matrix movie the entire fucking
Something. Honestly, I see where she's coming from.
time. Yeah.
What is it? What is the last 2 years of this podcast?
Literally.
if not the newest
In
Matrix.
fact, you could say the statement I just made is entirely projection.
No, I don't think. Yeah, I think,
You could make the
I
claim
think
that
she
that
probably
is.
wanted to make the movie. And it
No, I
just
think the
wasn't very
studio
good.
kind of like bullied.
yeah, because they were like, "Look, either we're making it or you're making
They're
Her
it."
like, look, we
sister-
couldn't
her
tell a man
sister
what to
didn't do
do,
it
but
with
some
her.
fucking dumb bitch, you
Yeah.
better get in there
Right.
and sew us a new movie. Why don't you cook up a new Matrix movie?
It was cool when they.
You know there's probably some dickhead studio executive that said like, maybe you could do something about being trans.
Yeah.
You know, they probably got that note over. What if you did like a Matrix about being fucking
He made it
trans?
more trans.
What if there was a trans? What if it could really explore that and thought about how the Matrix is about being? Maybe then you could do a new movie.
Maybe you could queer it.
Maybe one of the plugs could be in his penis.
in his ass, or maybe the plug turns his.
Maybe
penis
he could
into
get
a
his
pussy.
penis cut off and turned into a plug. No, you can't fire me. I'm Jewish. I can't be fired. I'm sorry.
That's not how it works.
It's 100%. I was in the IDF. You can't fire
That's not
me.
how it works.
I was a homosexual IDF soldier. I am basically.
Oh, that's
I'm-
God tier.
Yeah, I'm basically like one of the like
No,
the.
that is
The only ones higher are the hot IDF bitches. You ever
Mhm.
see them?
Yeah, they
They
rock.
look awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to get some.
No,
pussy
Hollywood
off
has
them.
been purged of all its Jews.
Nice
Through
try.
persecution.
Nice try. Well,
They called it Kristallnacht too when Harvey
when
went
Brian
to jail.
Singer and Harvey.
They called it the Night of Long Knives.
The sequel #2.
Number-
dos.
Oh shit! I fucked up. BlueChew.com.
It's for your dick.
Chew.
It's in traffic earlier.
We were just watching Traffic.
My daughter's gone to the hood to take dick pills.
It
She's
is-
gone to a black neighborhood to take dick pills.
It is cool when they just make it into that other movie.
What movie? Sicario?
Where he's trying to get his daughter back from being a whore.
Sicario's like 20 years after Traffic, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're the same kind of movie.
It's like Sicario
Oh, it is?
and
I haven't seen Traffic. My
and-
dick is too hard to. I've
and
never
that
seen it.
fucking Paul Schrader movie with George C. Scott. What's it called?
BlueChew.com. If you haven't seen Sicario, check it out. And while you're watching it, think about going to BlueChew.com and picking up some dick pills. Sicario is brought to you by Blue Chew.
That's right.
Um,
Yes.
I should rewatch Sicario. I never saw the second one, Day of la Fiesta
sucked.
de Siesta.
Day of the Soldado.
Well, it's very funny because the guy that wrote both Sicario, Hell or High Water, and that show Yellowstone. And
Dads love Yellowstone.
He was also on Sons of Anarchy. He's like a guy that's like they're good, but it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like because Sons of Anarchy is also good television, but then you watch like interviews with the guy that made the thing, and it's like this is a like mentally disabled person.
Yeah.
But he wrote the shit out of that
that's
show.
what it takes.
Yeah, well, because some people are just like good at stories and
Yeah,
you know,
doing
feelings and
one
stuff.
thing.
Write
Yeah.
shit that's like compelling.
He wrote all that shit. Same guy.
Yeah, Taylor Sheridan.
Nice.
I guess. I mean, I haven't read
Did
any
he,
interviews
did
with him,
he
but it's
know
like
how to ride a motorcycle?
no. Kurt Sutter wrote Sons of Anarchy. Taylor Sheridan is on Sons of Anarchy as the local cop.
Oh, he's an actor.
He's an actor also.
Wow.
I think he started off as an actor and then transitioned to writing.
Wow.
Hell or High Water's a banger.
I love that movie, dude.
Yeah, that one.
That
really
fucking the
cool.
Comanche scene is awesome.
I like that even better
Where, in
than
the
Sicario.
casino?
Sicario
in the
rules.
casino. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so sick.
He goes, yeah.
He's crazy.
Comanche means enemies.
Yeah.
He's enemies with who? Everybody. He's like, you know what that makes me? And he's like, makes you a fucking.
I don't remember that part.
And Ben Foster's like, that's right. It makes me a fucking. Don't you forget it.
I really.
Because now we're with each other.
I don't actually think they said.
You're
that.
an. I'm an. Everyone in this whole fucking casino is. And if I'm gonna go down to the bank, I'm gonna stick a gun in their face, and when the cops show up, he's gonna say it did it because who else woulda?
That's right.
And don't you? And you're a Native American ass. Better not forget it. I'll see you in heaven
Yeah. You're indigenous first.
at the banana buffet, pal.
Yep.
Me and you in line in heaven eating.
I really don't think he said it.
I don't think that was from it. Yeah.
I'll see you there, hell or high water.
Yeah. That part was cool.
I'll see you in heaven, hell or high water. Is that what he's saying to them?
I'll see you come hell or high water. I'll see you in heaven, pal, Mr. Comanche.
I really, really, really remember that scene differently.
Well, I'm talking about the
Director's
screenplay.
cut. Oh.
I read
that's
the
the
screenplay.
Yeah. I know you've been trying to get into writing more, so you've been reading more
I've been reading
screenplays.
Taylor Sheridan's screenplay. Sicario, also a good one. You know,
I haven't seen Yellowstone though.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
it's
wrote.
pretty good. Kevin Costner is like.
Let's hear it. What is he like?
What is
You want to know what I like about Yellowstone? I'm the only here. Nobody can tell me differently. Who's going to stop me? I decided I'm the of Yellowstone.
That's right.
One man taking it upon himself to be the only in Yellowstone. Kevin Costner.
Really? That's what it's about.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's what I mean. There's a common theme in a lot of his
Of Taylor Sheridan's work.
of his work where there's a white guy that insists.
Claims he's the N-word.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This
He's
guy
the
going
only
around
one.
saying he's black. He kicks down the door. He's like, I didn't say I'm black. I said I'm a. There's a difference.
Oh yeah, there's two kinds.
And don't you forget it. Come hell or high water.
He uses that phrase a lot, huh?
Why are you saying that? We're in Yellowstone. Come Yellowstone or high water. Don't you forget that I'm at BlueChew.com. By the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dude,
If you love sex, you'll love Yellowstone and BlueChew.com.
If you're a recently divorced man whose wife left you and a combination of old age, poor health, and heartbreak have left your cock completely useless,
I almost re-upped. I was about to re-up because I always thought like I'll subscribe. They used to give it to us for free, and then
that ended,
It
yeah.
ended, so I was buying it myself.
How dare they?
But I just subscribed to the top tier plan. Then you get like way too many dick pills.
So you just have 1 month.
So you have a stockpile. But I now they offer like 9 milligram tadalafil, which I don't know if you remember. That shit started with like 3 or something.
I don't even remember.
Dude, you gotta keep.
They keep
your
upping the
tolerance.
doses, but
It's the tolerance.
so
levels.
yeah, I was like, is this safe? I guess. I mean, I'm sure they know what they're doing, but I went.
No, yeah, they do. They definitely
They
do.
know what they're
They
doing.
definitely know what
100%.
they do.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
Before
That's what I like about it.
don't think about it.
Yeah.
But I went on Reddit, and there's like there's a Blue Chew Reddit,
Hell yeah.
So there's, I guess, there's a whole community now of Blue Chew
I think
guys.
it's all those Cumtown subreddit people.
But I saw I saw this like one post. It was like, do you tell your spouse or whatever? And all these guys are like, I haven't told her yet, but things are getting pretty serious, and I don't know. It's like, what kind of gay world do these people live in? That fucking like that a woman will like, hey, guess what? I have a pill, so you don't have to suck my dick for an hour.
Yeah.
While I watch Yellowstone.
So go to bluechew.com and tell your wife.
Yeah, tell your girlfriend.
No awkward visits to the doctor.
Mhm.
No waiting in line at the fucking pharmacy.
Yeah.
No, just
You
a
have
hard ass dick.
A hard ass
demand.
dick and chewable tablets sent directly to your house in discreet packaging.
And that's my favorite part.
That's the best part, dude.
Because there's other cock enhancement brands.
Mm-hmm.
You get it. It's a big envelope. It says
Yeah,
this guy's cock
Mr.
don't
Soft
work.
Dick.
You want to
Yeah.
make sure too. You're using
Yep.
promo code Cumtown or Cumtown20.
Yes. For first order free, just pay shipping, and it's only $5, folks.
$5 fucking bucks for a free month of bonus.
Adam, where'd you get this plant? How the fuck did you even get that?
I got it on fucking Craigslist from
It is a nice
an
plant.
office was getting rid of it.
It's like a jungle in
It's
here.
really big.
It's really big, yeah.
It's dying too.
It's not dying.
You need to
but
take
it's-
better care
It's
of it.
pretty dormant.
You need to take better care of it.
It
It's
was
It's
nice.
so funny to have a giant plant like that. I
It
mean,
was
it's like
sad.
it looks like we're in the zoo, basically.
I like it, honestly.
I love
nice,
it too,
dude.
but it's clearly dying. You're not taking care
It's
of
not clearly dying. You don't know
It doesn't
shit
look
about
good. I
plants.
have to be honest. Adam.
Okay, the plant was sad. When you move a plant, it gets sad, and then it comes back, and it's come back.
You've lived here for years.
I have lived here for a little bit over 1 year, and I've had that plant for less than a year.
Okay.
it. Mhm.
A plant gets
You
sad.
got your plant. You got your copy of Alice Neal's Painted Truths,
She's a good painter, I have
Yeah.
to say. She's one of my favorites.
and there's truth painted.
You should look at the painting. She's pretty good.
Yes, my next film is a movie called Painted Truths.
It's not my book. It's my girlfriend's.
and it's
but
about
I
it's
am
sort of
fan
it's a
hers.
modern western about
Mm.
a painter
Yeah.
in New Mexico
Uh-huh.
who finds out he owes the car. He paints a picture that the cartel is offended by,
Oh no!
and so he's being hunted by them, and he has to reinvent himself.
As
Really?
what?
And where is he exactly?
He's in New Mexico,
New Mexico. And
but
he's-
it's
where-
mostly a white community. It's sort of
Right.
ex hippies and stuff.
I see.
But he was
no
after,
Latinos there.
No, he was
He's in Taos.
he's painting now because he was in Afghanistan.
Oh, to deal with the trauma.
And he's painting. He had nothing to do after high school, so he was pissed off about 9/11, so he went over there. And his call sign was, and I don't know why they let him get away with that, but that's what his call
His
sign.
call sign in the army?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He'd be like, this is
What, he's driving the big army trucks?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So he was a trucker in Afghanistan for the army.
there was a black guy in his unit that was like, man, you got to pick a different name.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fucked up.
You can't be that.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be on the same team here.
And he's like, well, you got to take it up with the general.
Oh, the general gave him that
And
name.
then so his friend went, and the general raped him.
The general killed him, and so he's like, now, out of respect for my dead friend, I will keep this name
Right.
To honor him.
to honor
Which he
him.
which he hated. He hated the name.
No.
And
Now it's kind of.
and now the cartel is after me also,
the
and so I'm going to show them.
Why are they after
Now
him? For
I'm
the
gonna-
painting?
painting offender.
And I haven't
Oh.
used that. Here we go.
Kind of
I
a
haven't used that name since my friend died in the army.
Oh, he has to bust it out.
But now that the cartel is after
in
me,
case of emergency.
I got to let out the in me.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're going to show me I'm not just some painter. Because they got mad at my painting.
But in fact, you're what?
But in fact, he's
Yeah.
what?
And he's
Wow.
call sign. It's called call sign. Los Desert de los Revengioso.
That would be a pretty good movie.
Call sign colon. Se desertas los Revengiosas.
Los Revengiosas.
Yeah,
That sounds like a good movie. Who wrote that?
Taylor Sheridan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
The man cannot stop.
He is so prolific.
He's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
Yep. BlueChew.com/Taylor Sheridan.
It'll change your life.
Mm-hmm.
But don't think that it'll afford you the ability to say that word in public.
No,
Yeah.
you've always had that. It's in your heart.
If you believe
If
it.
you believe you have the pass. But
If
listen,
you believe in yourself.
if you don't, if you're, it's kind of like in Peter
I
Pan.
believe I can fly.
Remember in Pan Imagination where he like
Yeah.
tries to see all the food?
Mm-hmm.
If you say it and you don't have the power, we
Mhm.
can't help you.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So it's up to you, man.
Yeah.
Big risk,
You
big
have to
reward.
believe.
High risk, high reward.
You have to believe you can fly. You know.
Mhm.
I believe I can say. I believe I can say the word.
I think about it every night and day.
N-I-G-G. I'm gonna say that word. Say that word.
Big black church choir.
I'm gonna say the word. Say that word.
That's what's playing in a Cumtown's fan's head before
Yeah.
he says it and gets the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
He's just thinking.
I would love that, dude. I would honestly love that. As some retard who loves the show, being like, I believe I can say it, and then just being beaten to death. Or like the post office.
By a woman.
And then, his friends reaching out and being like, you really like the show? And then just fucking sending it right to the trash.
Blocked.
Can you give him a shout out, dude?
Kidding, he died.
He actually died saying the N-word.
Garbage. Boop, delete.
That's so good. Yeah, so go ahead. Fuck around and find out, boys. How about you guys fuck around and then you
So
find out?
fucking true, Adam.
My next film is actually about a guy who's got into listening to podcasts while in Iraq. And it's a follow-up to Call Sign.
It's a follow up.
It's sort of a spiritual companion to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. A spiritual sequel,
Like Yojimbo and Sanjuro.
of course.
Mhm.
Sort of a companion film. And fuck.
What happened?
You know when you like put too much like pressure on like a nail for too long,
yeah.
and then you like touch it the other way and it hurts?
Yeah.
You do the electric shock thing.
Of course.
I just did that to myself by
What
accident.
was the second movie you said?
Yojimbo and Sanjuro. I've actually never seen Sanjuro.
I've never seen Sanjuro.
I just know it's packaged with Yojimbo, so that's just what came out of my
What's
mouth.
Sanjuro? What happens in Sanjuro?
I have no
I
idea.
never
I've only
saw
seen Yojimbo.
Jimbo's good.
Yojimbo rocks, dude.
Sick.
Do you know who should take a sort of put their spin on that is Taylor Sheridan. And he's like, we started with Yojimbo, landed on The Last Samurai, basically.
Right.
But the twist is instead of a samurai,
Right.
he thinks
The
he's a
last-
different...
he thinks he's
the
the last-
first. No, it's
Oh,
called
the
the first in Japan. The first one, just that final scene on the battlefield against the Gatling gun, and it's a bunch of just guys in like shredder outfits, and then just Tom Cruise spinning like a watch chain,
Yeah.
dressed like fucking Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
It looks like The Mask, and he's like, "Y'all got a machine gun now, huh?"
Damn, I didn't see
He's
that.
just
I haven't
gunning
seen the
him down.
movie.
The Last
Is
Samurai.
that the end?
Yeah, that's how the movie ends.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Stop
sucks.
hate spoilers.
The
I was
movie's-
never gonna see that.
I might watch it this afternoon.
Why not, dude? It's sick. You got our boy Ken Watanabe.
Oh, he's good. And listen, Cruise is great.
He's my favorite. Dude,
I believe my
Friday,
dismay.
Top Gun, boys.
Oh my God, really?
I'm so stoked. Apparently, theaters have been giving it standing ovations.
There's a
I
new
cannot
Top Gun.
That's
wait.
early reports.
Brock-
I
Bruckheimer
cannot
do it?
wait.
I don't know, but Tom really flies the planes. Apparently,
Nuh-uh.
yeah, dude, he's amazing. He does everything.
He really is incredible.
He's the coolest guy of all time.
I believe I suck dick. It's really weird his career became I am the most realistic action guy in the world. It's
Yeah.
strange.
Well, it had to get. I think that's a way an actor like matures into
Not at all.
like a hot guy.
Not at all. He could be actually acting instead of jumping off. Well, listen, I'm happy he's doing it. I love these
I think
movies.
it's what he likes to do. I think he likes the stunts and
But
stuff.
Adam-
he had a bunch of like fucking Oscar type.
Adam, can you do me a favor and pull up a little something on your phone?
He's never won
What's
an
that?
Oscar, right?
Ridgewallet.com.
Okay, yeah. Their website is
Himawari House is filled with many specific Asian references.
Smidge wallet is a wallet about your guy's dicks because it's just a smidge of a
From
penis.
snacks to media, there is even a part where one of your characters refers to herself as miso soup.
wow.
Were there any instances you drew from your own experiences that made their way to the pages of your book? That was actually a real thing that happened, except she wanted her name to be Oatmeal. one of my Korean friends came to the U.S. for the first time, and my friends and I asked her, "What's your American name?" At first, she wanted her name to be Harry, like from Harry Potter, and we told her, "I don't know if people are going to go for that." And she said, "Okay, what about oatmeal? I really like oatmeal." I was like, "I don't think that's going to work."
Oatmeal's a sick name.
Yeah. Yeah, she could just turn into like a big-titted Asian Burning Man bitch.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And just say you're non-binary.
Literal,
Your name is
yeah,
Oatmeal.
dream girl is just fucking big-titty Korean Burning Man, fucking brain-dead psycho.
Stop, I'm going to start crying.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
Well, I paint the picture, as an actor,
Right.
as you may remember from my work as the Merovingian, and as a writer.
My work as the Merovingian. My work remembering the Merovingian's lines and saying them on my podcast.
my acting my work as a Merovingian. And also my work as a writer in recalling Taylor Sheridan's rough script for
Yellow
Hell or
High Water,
Yeah.
Yellowstone. Call sign.
Call sign beep.
Colon the N word.
Call sign the
Los Revengiastosas.
Was the desert.
All right, we ready to talk about
I
Ridge?
can't wait.
Yeah, you got to just sneak it in there.
So
man.
we believe people carry. So Ridge believes that people carry too much every day. So they saw the bulky wallets
Hey,
that people
man.
had shoved into their back pockets. They crammed them with receipts and gift cards, and thought enough is enough. So they designed the Ridge to focus on design functionality, a wallet that's minimalist without being limiting, so you can carry less and always have what you need. So they started off with a simple goal. The wallet they wanted to use ended up redefining what people carry every day. So what's next? Cards for the Ridge team? A machine learning wallet that automates the process of making irresponsible purchases, maybe? Probably not. But for the time being, they're focused on providing great products to great people, and they're glad
That's
that we're on
awesome.
board.
We're so happy to be on board.
So here's the thing: you can contact them whether or not you want to give them a brutally honest opinion or tell us about their questionably dangerous weekend adventures. They would love to hear from you. So
that would be something.
so give them your best.
Isn't that true?
That's
I
where his
believe he
name
carries-
comes from. It's because it costs money to
I
have
believe
a
he
wallet.
carries the burnt
That's so
titanium.
Because a
which is-
wallet costs money.
It costs more.
Yeah.
I
and the
believe he
ner-
carries the,
yeah, the ner part
burnt
of his
name.
titanium, which is
It was originally
hand-burnt
Kevin
finish.
Cost. It was the Cost family.
Yeah.
But they shortened it at Ellis Island.
Did they?
Yeah.
I was
It
like,
was-
What kind
It's
of
an
name is
Italian-
that?
Well,
it's
his
Italian.
family, their family, big
It's
expensive.
Italian.
They were the most expensive slaves in Italy.
Uh,
And when they came over,
really?
the Ellis Island,
I
the,
did not know that they had
the-
slaves in
the
Italy
two
in the
dr-
1900s.
the two drunk Irish guys at Ellis Island who pranked every European family
Yeah.
in history by coming up with silly names for them. They were like, "Nah, we're gonna get fired if we let this guy through."
Yeah. See, this one's too on the nose.
Yeah, this
Even
one
for us.
they're gonna know that's us.
Oh, and guess what, guys? You can use up to 13 characters to personalize your Ridge wallet.
That is awesome that happened at Ellis Island. There was a guy that was just like me that had a shitty job,
Yeah, it was just
and it's like, oh, what's your name? Michael Spaghetti Dick.
yeah.
Okay, we'll put that down. And then now there's like a guy who's like, hey, I'm the VP of sales at Merrill Lynch, and my name is Jonathan Spaghetti Dick. My family came over here in 1885, and we only recently found out that our name wasn't Spaghetti Dick.
Yeah.
I did it at 23. I did an Ancestry.com.
Some asshole at Ellis Island really
You-
pranked you.
You know what 23andMe is better for? Guys with second families.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because then your fucking nosy-ass kids do 23andMe. They connected their half-siblings.
Yeah.
And
I don't know why anyone would do that. Yeah, I'm going to send my DNA into a database
Yeah.
to find out what race I am.
What type of white I am?
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's like, and for $15, you can suck my dick, Tom.
Someone was telling
To
me
get
recently that they're
to get fence painted in the adding your genome to some shitty company.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I see the initial like, ooh, it'll be fun, without realizing like, oh, they're stealing your fucking data.
yeah, they have it
I
forever.
get the original excitement over it, but then it became very clear that it's like, oh
Yeah, and that's how
The
you got tricked
FBI.
into sucking dick numerous times.
I didn't get tricked.
Yeah, you
It
did.
sounded fun.
Yeah, exactly.
And they stole your data.
They stole my data.
Yeah.
They're
You-
like,
Your mouth.
we'll charge our phone.
You
let
blew a
us charge-
guy.
They did a-
you
they did
blew
a
a guy
mouth
for a
swab with their
timeshare, and then lo and behold, every time you wanted some of that time,
Anyway,
it was
guys,
already being shared.
At ridgewall.com, you put in promo code Cumtown or Cumtown20.
I
You
don't
get.
think, is there a promo code?
Is
There
there a
is.
promo code?
There's a promo code.
And you get a great discount at ridgewall.com on their great
The
line of
finest
products.
place to wallet.
Dude, someone told me recently that their friend got like 10% Roma, and they were like, "Oh, fucking sick! I'm Italian," and it's like, "No, you're
You're a
actually a
fucking
gypsy.
Eldest
You're one of the worst kind of people you could
Eldest's
be."
family did that. I think somebody in his direct family did. Maybe it was his
Yeah.
dad. Maybe it was his sister. And they were 100% Albanian. they were like,
Hell yeah.
they were like from their like the little
Like
village.
Neverland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
nomadic people. Not to be. I know we joke around, we flirt with racism a lot on the
Sure.
show, but it's all in jest. But any kind of nomadic people, they're not operating with a full deck. Those are like, those
Ooh.
are probably unevolved.
Why?
They should be classified as a different species, I think.
You mean the Roma?
Any kind of nomadic people.
What
Ireland
about-
has that too. Ireland has these like roaming ethnicity, and they just like sell pots and pans to each other and get into fights. They're just like they have like bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah, like the
tournaments.
guy from Snatch.
Gypsies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are gypsies.
They're Irish gypsies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's they're like they're apes.
I don't think you're allowed to say gypsy anymore. I think I think it's
You have
a
to say ape.
slur.
You say Roma?
You have to say Roma, Romani, or something.
Romani?
Romani.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anybody that travels around
Romani
selling wares.
Malco? What's that
Did I
guy's
tell
name?
you that's? Oh yeah, Romani Malka.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
him?
yeah.
From the show Weeds.
From 40-Year-Old Virgin.
40-Year-old Virgin.
That's just definitely
Was he
his
on
biggest
Weeds? I
credit.
don't. Maybe he wasn't even on Weeds.
I don't remember.
I don't
only
even
saw
watch
like
that
a half
show.
episode of that, a half season of that.
I want to fuck that.
Everyone
mom,
was
though.
sucking off Weeds like it was the best show of all time.
Because it's weed, dude. Weed's cool.
It was back when Weeds still had a little more cash.
That's when weed was
It's
cool.
when like TV was starting to get serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It was Breaking Bad, and then fucking every retard in the world was like, "Oh, I think about TV. I think about the TV shows I watch. I think about what the TV shows I watch mean."
Yeah, and I discussed
And
them.
how about this? You're supposed to get high and watch that shit and not even think
Yeah.
about it again.
Yeah,
That's good TV.
No,
you
you're
know,
supposed to.
yeah, that's what television was. It's something that just turned your brain off.
You're supposed to watch it and form opinions, and then on every single double date you have to go on with your girlfriend, you get to talk to the guy about it
That is one
because
of the
it's
gays.
common. Yeah,
That's one of the
you,
gays.
that you have
things
to
of all
date
time.
the guy basically, so because they want to have dinner together.
Yeah,
So you're
I'll
like-
have a double date, but it's got to be with a lesbian couple.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude, two chicks.
I'm only talking to chicks.
I'm chilling with that butchie.
Exactly.
I tell you,
We're
I
talking
just-
about replacing transmissions.
I hear about these things that women make men go through, and it's like it's time for a change.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you thinking?
It's time for the men to have their own come up,
Okay.
our own Me Too movement, if you will. But this
Yeah.
time, we're the ones falsely accusing women of some sort of crime
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
that lands them being used for fuel.
What kind of crime do you think we could falsely accuse them of?
I don't know. Let's just jump right to the thing where we find a way to use women as fuel. Imagine
Now,
that.
do you mean melting them down? And
They really had it.
No, so you
They really
know
had the
you know
right
you're
idea
familiar
in
with
Salem.
Tesla. You're familiar with Tesla's electric car product.
sure.
And I thought, what if what's the next revolution in automobiles?
Yeah.
And it's
Bitches in a hamster wheel?
everyone's always talking about want to make sure you never reinvent the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
So what if we applied that literally
Mm-hmm.
to the automobile?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll hear you.
Step one, no wheels on the car.
Okay.
Wow.
You replace where the wheels were with nude women.
Nice.
Wow.
And they carry the car.
That's awesome.
And, you say, well, what do you have to feed the women? Or
Yeah.
no, you kill them when they're done. They're tired.
When you get to the place where you need to go, you kill them.
And there's a
Do you get to fuck them?
there's a 2-story back seat in the
Mhm.
car, so you have extra women stored there. And instead of gas stations, we have breeding facilities where we have an endless supply of women slaves
Okay.
that become instead of gas, you stop there, and it's simple, and it's all underground.
It's underground.
So it doesn't take up any more space.
Oh, nice.
The carbon footprint is 0.
Right.
It wouldn't go that fast though.
Um,
It's 4 women running.
Yeah, they're not that good at sports or running.
well, obviously, a lot of this is proof of concept.
Okay.
I mean, when you figure out the speed, the speed thing is speed kills.
Speed
It's
does.
true.
You would
kill.
never have there would be the end of deadly car accidents.
That's a great point.
They're
Yeah.
saying that car deaths
Yeah,
are up.
it
'cause
would
the
take
speed
it
is
would
up.
take longer to get to work, but just think about it. You'd get to work, and everyone at the job is a man, so there'd be more efficiency in the workplace.
Right.
And it
Now,
wouldn't
would you
matter.
be afraid of somebody going out and fucking your tires?
You start the day, yeah, but so what? Then you just get more tires. You
Gotcha.
just they just make more tires.
Now, what if you fucked one of your tires and you liked it? And you wanted to bring it inside.
You'd have to hide it in your attic.
Well, we would. That
I'd
would
be hiding women
Yeah, would
in
you?
this world. Yeah.
Because you can fuck a tire now, no one cares.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So if
true.
women became a tire, then you could probably.
Well, when they
fuck
get,
them.
if they get old enough, they can't be like a wheel anymore. Then you turn them into a tire swing. You just hang them by their neck in the backyard, and people can have a go on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. And what age does that happen? You think 19, 18?
You give them. What you
20?
do is you use the used women. You give them to the zoo, and then an elephant sort of knocks them around. An elephant just sort of whips them around with his nose, and kicks it around, and they become toys for elephants at the zoo.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do tricks with the women.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, dude, I'm getting tired. That fucking
Yeah.
Jamaican food made me sleepy.
Yeah, I had 2 cookies. I'm going into diabetic shock now.
Yeah. They took a long time
They
to
did
bring
take
that
their
food.
time.
It ruined my day. That shit ruined my fucking day.
Yep.
We lost a full hour waiting for it,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and it was all right.
The guy seemed like a nice enough dude.
Seemed nice.
Does Mike Tyson also have a book called Painted Truths?
No.
Punched Truths.
Punched truths.
I'm literally falling asleep on the podcast.
Yeah, you fell asleep twice. Dude, I did skanks last night, and fucking Jay died. Jay had
Is he okay?
He had a seizure and,
From dabs?
Yeah.
Dude, you can't.
He
be
started
smoking
seizing for a
dabs.
second, then came back.
That's real drugs. That's not just getting high on pot.
Yeah.
It's weird to fall asleep on the podcast. It's like I'm just hearing your guys' voices.
It's
No,
nice
well,
though,
Kim, you
right?
want us
Isn't
to,
it
like-
comforting?
It kind of is.
You want us to talk you to
What if you accidentally turn into a podcast fan because of this,
That would be weird.
and then you get beaten to death in a Dayton mall by trying to say the
I
N
tried
word?
to say it.
Yeah.
I love that, dude. I love that idea.
Hopefully it happens.
You go to
Can you give him a shout out? And
He loves you.
he loves the show. He loved the show, and there was nothing he would love more. And then if you could just say his name once. Let me make a point of never using that name.
Yeah, even as a hypothetical
Hey,
joke.
man. Never.
take it off the list
It
of
just-
fake names.
It just goes. That's how it's always. Yeah, I know this guy.
Do you want us to tell you a story as you fall asleep, son?
Honestly, yeah, go ahead. I'm feeling nice right now, dude. There's a little breeze.
So
It's
there's-
actually really comfy.
There was once a boy named Stavros. He lived in a magical kingdom. And he was the prince of the kingdom. Everyone loved Stavros.
Why do you have to do that? You have to tell a kid a story where they're royalty,
Yeah.
just so they can go to sleep.
Well, it's more girls than boys. You don't tell boys really.
Yeah.
They're
There was a
princes.
little girl
She was
who
a princess.
thought she was a princess, but she had her evil mother's genes, and so she would grow up to become a tire. And
Unfortunately, she was half her dumb bitch mom. She deserved whatever happened.
she got it because she wouldn't go to sleep. And she told her guidance counselor she was being molested even though she wasn't, because she saw that on a TV show and wanted to get attention like the little girl. And her father went to jail for, guess what? He was molested.
Yeah. Sad.
He was molested,
No,
and
the
then
story's too sad.
and then when the little girl finally admitted that she was lying, and it's too late, the divorce already happened, and because of that, the mother killed herself, and now the little girl has nowhere to go but to live with her father, who is regretfully telling himself that it's family, and that's more important than everything. And even though this little girl fucking made it so that my wife is dead and I got raped in prison, I'm still gonna sit here and tell this fucking bitch a bedtime story. She's like already asleep.
Yeah, he's hovering a pillow above her head.
Yeah, he's like, well, I guess that's fatherhood. Coming up next week on Becker. I think that's what happened on that show.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Taylor Sheridan's Becker. Becker's about a he's like describing it. It's a Western doctor. He's a doctor that he has to leave New York. It's run out of New York on a rail after his daughter she sees an episode of Doug where Patty Mayonnaise is molested, and she wants the attention that Patty Mayonnaise gets. So she accuses her father of molestation, and it causes a divorce. And the father has nothing to do but enlist and go to Afghanistan, and he does 2 tours.
Right.
And then he comes back, and he's still, hey, we know you. There's the molestation guy.
Right.
You got to get out of New York. So he moves to the desert.
Yeah.
Last little bit of the West. He's found carved out, and he sets up shop as sort of like a frontier medicine doctor.
Right.
And then that's when he's like,
Dr. Quinn Medicine Pussy.
yeah, Dr. Quinn, medicine guy who thinks he's black. Because that's sort of always an important element in any story.
Of course.
Is race. That's what people want now, is an exploration of race
And gender.
In America.
Yeah.
Coming up on Frontline, race, good or bad?
Should we get rid of the other ones? Come back next week on Friendland. I'm Head Koppel.
I haven't watched Frontline forever. Trump really destroyed Frontline. He's bad, and he's an illegal president, and the Russia did that. It was all illegal.
Did Friendline do that?
I don't know if they did any Russiagate shit. I can't imagine that they did.
I feel like they wouldn't. Yeah.
No, they would.
I feel like they're like pretty hard.
No, they were like the whole
hitting.
thing. For 2 years, it was nothing but Putin and Trump.
Really? On
Yeah.
Frontline?
Yeah. Frontline got like lazy. They did like way too much ISIS shit.
It used to be the best.
It was good, yeah.
The ISIS stuff was good.
Yeah, but it just was the same content over and over again.
My dick used to be the best.
What happened?
You sucked it too long.
And
it
then-
pruned up a little bit.
It
You
pruned.
just fall asleep and die right now.
That would be
Your
awesome.
last words.
You sucked it too hard and it pruned up.
Yeah.
Dead.
I wish.
All right, guys. It's been great hanging out with my friends. Good night.
And good night.